Just follow these steps.
All right, so let's go ahead up the ult. Right here.
One.
All right, Storm. Let's get the stun into Xavier here. He's stunned for 2 turns. I can kind of linger about. Let's get the strike shot into Quasar here. There goes Johnny. Special into Quasar. That should kill him. Franklin basic. And Storm ult. Adios, amigos. How's it going, everybody? This is Seer here, and today we have our round 3 matchup. We're in the championship round going against Cypher, and they are also in the Dorks Alliance. Pretty interesting defenses, and the big thing is they're 159 million TCP, so they are kicking ass. Really like that. We are 232 million, so this is an 80 million punch down, 80 million punch up for them. And you can see there was a time I didn't get the full clear. They've gotten a full clear every time. I don't expect that to change this time. Now, as far as the defense goes, I really like the setup they have here. So in stage 1, they have Liberty with Spider-Man Noir. Spider-Man Noir is going to get that turn meter based on positive effects. Everybody's skirmisher, meaning he's just going to try to delete somebody turn 1 if they don't kind of account for the turn meter on spawn with that. Stage 2, they have Illuminati, Black Knight, and Doctor Strange. My only critique is I'd probably put Black Panther Shuri in the middle. She's the faster character at 133 speed. However, Hank Pym's G20, so the clone's going to go off the G20 stats, so I do get it. 127 speed is still pretty quick. Stage 3, 3-piece Fantastic Four, no Mr. Fantastic, Xavier and Quasar. Stage 4 is the Superior 6. Really funny seeing this team come back in the meta on the defensive side of things. Stage 5, Cabal, Mephisto, Super Skrull. They get a lot of trauma out there, so this is a pretty good spot to put it. I'm going to try to do the same team I did yesterday. I am going to make one alteration to it. We'll see how that ends up playing out for that. Stage 6, 2-piece of the Annihilators, Fantastic Four, Phoenix Force, and then Kohori. So pretty strong defensive side of things, so let's go ahead and see how we could end up doing on this one. All right, we're starting this off in stage 3, so we're going to end up using our Absolute A-Force. New stats, they can kind of take a little bit more of a beating on here. That's a 2-diamond Invisible Woman. They're just going to die outright as soon as she gets her turn with the ultimate. We are throwing Mordo in here. That way we get the points for the Alliance event currently going on. Yeah, let's go in and die. All right, so Invisible Woman popped the ult. We actually survived. How did that happen? Nope, never mind. We died. That's kind of what I figured. All right, so yeah, Invisible Woman did the ultimate. We fell over dead, kind of how I expected that to happen. Now we're going to go in here with the Astral Team and Hercules. So this one here, Invisible Woman's going to do the special. Johnny's going to end up doing the ultimate, I believe. And then Franklin should probably do the ult, or it might end up being Quasar. We'll see what I end up pulling. Let's see how this goes. All right, so Invisible Woman special right in the bookend. I don't hate that at all. All right, Franklin doing the ultimate here. Who is next to go? Quasar ult. Yep, so I think we are in a decent position. We're about to find out. All right, for the final attack in here, we're breaking up the Immortal X-Men again. I think this is the play to do. Immortal X-Men's pretty much a broken up team, which is why I said Rachel's going to be a power trio in this comp when she ends up coming out. I don't intend to really use her with the Immortal X-Men. So what we have here is going to be Storm, Jean. We have Songbird. Songbird's going to ult turn 1. That's going to get rid of the, or flip the immunity into Disrupt. Storm is going to get the stun into Xavier because he hasn't taken his turn yet. And then I'm going to try and tunnel down Quasar, I believe, on this one, or at least get the ability block into him with my Emma. I think we should be okay on this one, so let's see how this goes. All right, so let's go ahead up the ult. Right here. All right, Franklin going. All right, Storm. Let's get the stun into Xavier here. Quasar with the special. Ooh, my Quasar got yeeted. Holy crap. Let's get the striker shot. I can get the ability block from her. He's stunned for 2 turns. I can kind of linger about. Let's get the striker shot into Quasar here. There goes Johnny. All right, let's special into Quasar. That should kill him. Franklin basic and Storm ult. Adios, amigos. Yeah. Immortal, break them up. They're fantastic separated. All right, stage 4, free-to-play Illuminati into the Superior 6. Very easy matchup. Black Panther Shuri is going to take the charges and ability to block the Green Goblin Classic. From there, we just roll over this team. Yesterday, I tried doing the ult for Hank Pym on his turn 1 instead of the special. I do think the special is a better route, so we get the safeguard in case Kraven survives, then we don't kind of get flipped. Let's go in. All right, so let's go ahead, get that ability block charges off here. All right, let's go ahead, use the special. That's going to get us the safeguard, so we're protected from the Kraven ability. Bring out the classic is killed off. Let's go ahead and special. And there we go. All right, let's go ahead. Basic here. There goes Kraven. Blizzard popping the ult. You're about to die now. Let's go ahead. Special here. And Vulture takes a turn. We got Barrier. We're still full health, so GG. All right, stage 5. We're going to try to get the one shot in here. So we're going to end up using our null. That's going to stop the empowerment of Mephisto. We have Black Knight in here, so he's going to be actually be able to get the retaliates on this and hopefully get some good damage into the Mephisto. I have Emma in here to basically stop the speed. Now, they do have the Super Scroll. So we're going to be eating that. But again, we have the Black Knight, so I'm hoping that's not going to make it too complicated on here. That does actually worry me a little bit. We have APOC, we have Gore, and then Null. So let's see how this is going to go. That Super Scroll is actually worrying me, but YOLO it. All right, so Mephisto's going to go first. There's the one counter attack. Mephisto basic next. Rewind on Null. There's a retaliate there. Going into my APOC now. There goes APOC. All right, now we get our turn. I need to ult here. I need to get the battlefield effect out there and have them start killing each other. There's a turn meter rewind. Counter attack. All right, so like Super Scroll dead. You can't be stunned. Special, that's going to take those native effects off. Hopefully get the turn meter from Carnage now. Please die, Mephisto.
To me, my X-Men.
Hey, we got a raid from Old Timey. And we survived that ult. Holy crap. All right, basic here, special. All right, and please die now. Man, that matchup is scary as hell. You came in at the right time, old timey. All right, stage 6. We're using a Captain Britain in here. That's going to stop the turn meter from Kahori. We have Liberty. They're just new stat characters trying to take a little bit of a beating for me, and some sustain, trying to get the taunt out there with Patriot. And then we have Odin in here. Basically, I'm just going to lean into the swipes, see if I can kill him as quickly as possible once I get that battlefield effect going. I did this yesterday. It worked pretty well for me. It did come down to the Odin versus all, of course, but that's basically what this matchup is anyways. Let's go in. All right, so there's the passive shot. Let's go ahead, special here. There's the assist. Let's go ahead and special, get the battlefield effect out there now. Special here. All right, so now we got the slows out there. Let's go into Omega Red here in special. That's going to get the assist from Odin fired into there. All right, so there's the push from Thanos. There goes whoever that was. And now we just basically lean into this battlefield effect, trying to get rid of them. And here comes an ult, and that should be GG. No? You want to stay alive? Alright, let me just go ahead and ult you with Peggy. Alright, peace. Alright, stage 2, we're throwing our Starjammers into the Illuminati Black Knight Doctor Strange. This is really easy in stage 1. I haven't tested this out in stage 2 yet. I think it's going to be pretty much the same. So our Havoc is going to ult turn 1 into Black Knight, get those charges. Hey, got another raid from J-Ro. Alright. Yeah, so Havoc's going to ult into Black Knight right here. And then we're just going to start picking them off one by one. Let's take them out. Alright, so we got a Captain Britain. Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead. Ult over here. Those taunt charges, everything is off. And he is gone. Let's ult, get the ability block into you. Or just kill you, because death is a better status effect. Let's take you out. I'm going to special here instead of ulting for that rebound. And yeah, 4 turns. Peace. Alright, stage 1. We are using our Cabal team. That's going to stop the turn meter gain that Spider-Man Noir gets. We're going to end up throwing Kang in here and Titania. Titania is going to go first. And as you see, I do have Skirmisher on, just like Cabal members. I just really like the Raider on Kang, so when he gets to his turn on that last turn and just ult clears everybody. But Titania's going to go. That's going to get speed up on the Liberty members. Goes to Kang's turn. He's going to clear the speed up off of them. So this should be a pretty quick matchup, I think. Let's go in. All right, so we got our speed up. Titania is going. I'm going to go into Patriot. Let's go ahead and ult into him. There's the crit. Now all the assists are going to come in. All right, Kang's turn. Let's go ahead and basic into Peggy here. There goes Kang, or Patriot. All right, Falcon Joaquin going. That's fine, I think. I said I think. All right, now we get our turn. Let's go into Cap America. He's about to go. Let's special here and flip. There's the ult. Who did he target for this assist now? Okay, Titania. We still got our Cabal members, so we're safe right now. All right, let's go into Peggy, ult, turn me to rewind, hopefully kill her. Let's take out Joaquin. And let's special here. And that's game. All right. That could have gone a little bit smoother, I think. But it worked. All right, so we got the victory against Cypher. So we went 3-0. Our defense held up. Our offense was on point. So we got a 49,374. Cypher got a 40,979. So really close matchup. If I would have dropped one more matchup, then they would have had the victory on me. Let's go ahead, check out the attacks on this one. Stage 1, we did that Cabal team, 8364. Stage 2, we did Starjammers, 8371. This is like 4 turns. Stage 3, so we did that 2 burn attacks on here. Then we went in with our Storm and Jean, Songbird, New Emma, and then we added in Quasar, who didn't do too much on this one. I want to find that really good, strong 5th character that can kind of do something for us on here. Maybe Dorm, and I just throw him off of defense, put him on offense to save some efficiency. Then again, I didn't really lose anybody on this one, so I'm still going to toy around with the 5th member on here. Probably Rachel Summers once she comes out. For stage 4, free-to-play Illuminati, 8369. Stage 5, this one here was rough and we almost lost it. So APOC, OG Emma, Gore, Null, and Black Knight into that Cabal Mephisto comp, 8353. And stage 6, Liberty, Captain Britain, and Odin for 8355. For the defensive side, they end up using Starjammers in my stage 1. I'll take it, 8368. Stage 2, they did Vigilante, 8366. Stage 3, so this was my Xavier Fantastic Four. They went in with a burn team with Dorm. This just really ensures they're going to pull more abilities, which isn't a bad thing. Mine's just on defense right now. The second burn attack, and then they went in with Storm and Jean, Songbird, New Emma, same as me. Then they went in with Ares because I had the Mr. Fantastic. I'm curious if they got that from my video or they just kind of brainstormed the same thing. 7567. Stage 4, they went in with APOC, Old Man Logan type of comp into my Superior 6, 8368. Stage 5, so this one here they dropped as well. So I have Cabal Mephisto on defense. They went in with the full Cabal team. Then they went in for a cleanup using a Null comp with Blade and Oath, 7958. So this is the one that ensured my victory. Then stage 6, Orcus with Odin for the one shot, 8357. So well played. This was a really good close matchup, and like I said, Cypher kicked ass. They were only 159 million TCPs, so they played this really good, awesome players. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of the day.